Over the coming weeks, barges from the Heritage Boat Association will be calling to many towns along the rivers Barrow, Nore and Suir to celebrate the 220th anniversary of the opening of the Barrow navigation. The navigation linked the three sister rivers with the Grand Canal in Athy, County Kildare. Our reporter Will Goodbody joined the flotilla.
It was a case of old friends reuniting as the River Barrow welcomed back cargo barges that once worked it in celebration of a very important anniversary, because 220 years ago the river and her sisters Nore and Suir were linked to the Grand Canal by the opening of the Barrow navigation. The development opened vital new trade links into and out of the southeast that continued until the canals closed to commercial traffic in the 1960s.
These canal boats were the juggernauts of their day, and they carried all the cargoes from the inland hinterlands out to the ports of Waterford and Dublin and on to other international ports then.
Unusual because it's part canal, part river, part estuary. The navigation's 65-kilometre route runs between Athy and St Mullins, after which the river becomes tidal. For current owners of the barges, it's a special journey.
Each section of the Barrow has its own uniqueness. It's very, very different from, for example, the River Shannon, which is more wide and majestic. The Barrow is quite narrow, and you're right up against the landscape.
A century ago, more than 1,200 boatmen worked on the canals. Mary Hoare's father was one, and she and the Heritage Boat Association want people with boatmen connections to visit them as they travel the routes.
And even people who had relatives on the canal, it would be lovely to meet them all. And maybe we could let them know what boats their people were on.
The anniversary celebrations continue over the next 2 weekends, with the boats moving to Loughlin Bridge next weekend and then on to Bagnallstown on the 24th. And as the journey continues further over the following months, details can be found on the Heritage Boats Association website. Will Goodbody, RTE News, Carlow.
And that's all for now. We'll be back with all the day's news and sport.